progress.
We're just gonna share the screen. Thank you for seeing it all. Okay, so let's start. Before we start our discussion, let us have first our opening prayer. Open our hearts to the Lord and pray. Thank you for this new day, Lord. We come to you today asking for your guidance, wisdom, and support as we begin. Help us to engage in meaningful discussion, allow us to grow closer to you. Give us with your grace, Lord, as we make decisions and that you remind us that all we do today, all that we accomplish is for the pursuit of the greater glory of you. We ask these things in your name. Amen. So before we start, let us have first our checking of attendance. So please say present if your name is called. Okay, so Giselle Arana, are you there? Okay, very good. Then Irish Yanya. So how about Trisha Sanchez? Okay, so I guess nobody is absent. Very good. So before we start, let us have first our virtual class rules. So every class there is rules so that we will have a good and uh, good class. Okay, so first be ready. Second, go to your study area. Third, microphone muted, camera on, and last, be respectful. So for the first rule, be ready. This means being on time and having a smile on your face. So you are ready to learn. So always be on time and let us avoid late comers or late if you have no valid reason. Okay? Next, move to your study area. So we want to have a nice and quiet place where we can learn and where there are no distractions. Okay? So avoid eating or talking to someone beside you. So avoid distraction. Okay? Okay. So third, microphone muted, camera on. So you can see your teacher and your friends. So microphone muted when you are not called to answer, and when you are called, you need to on your camera so that we can see you. Okay. Okay. Next, be respectful. This means raising your hand when you want to speak, listening to your teacher and classmates, and really thinking about your learning. So when you want to answer, please raise your virtual hand. And when you want to speak and listen to your teacher or classmates, then they are having their speech or talk. Okay. Again, the class rules are: be ready, go to your study area, microphone muted, camera on, and be respectful. Okay, so before we start, let us have first our first activity. So are you ready, kids? Okay. So let me call somebody to answer on what is on your screens. Okay. So can I have first Ryan? Yes, Ryan. What can you see on your screens? Yes, very good. So there is someone is saying please and thank you. Okay, very good. Next, can I have Giselle? What can you see on your screen? You're right. The boy is sneezing and covering his or her mouth while sneezing or coughing. Very good. Next, can I have Jessa? What did you see on your screen? You're right. There's a visitor coming and a boy who is saying goodbye to his friend. Very good. Next, can I have Kisha? What can you see on your screen? You're right. A girl knocking on the door. Next, can I have Vince? Can you share to us what have you noticed on the screen? Okay, so there's a man, there's a sign that um, talking and not interrupting when somebody is talking. Very good. Yes, you have the point. Thank you. And next, can I have Lori? What can you see on your screen? Very good. So there is someone who is who said excuse me. Excuse me. Very good. Next, can I have Jess? Tell us what have you seen on the screen? There's a girl who is helping the woman and a girl who is offering a help. Very good. Next, can I have Karen? Okay, Karen. What is your answer? Okay, so telling I'm sorry to somebody. Very good. And lastly, can I have Judy? Okay. Yes, what is your answer, please? Yes, being respectful to others. You're right, or giving a good attitude. Yes, very good. And lastly, last but not the least, saying bad words or swearing words. So, that's all. Good job, everyone. Great job. So let us review your answers. So as you have observed on the screens or on the answer of your classmates, so do you have any idea of what will be our topic for today? Anyone who wants to volunteer? Yes. Yes, Irish, I see you're raising your virtual hand. Do you have any idea? Very good. So you have a point. It shows etiquette or manners. So our main topic for today is all about the 10 basic good manners. So we all know that there are many kinds or types of manners. So let us have these 10 good manners. The top 10. Okay, so first, what is manner? So manner is defined as the way of doing something or behaving. So it is also a way in which a thing is done or happens. So here are the 10 good manners. first, saying please and thank you. Second, covering your mouth when you sneeze or cough. Third, greeting visitor and saying goodbye to them. Fourth, knocking on the door before entering a room. Fifth, not interrupting when grown-ups are talking. Six, saying excuse me when you need to interrupt a conversation. Seven, offering to help others if they need it. Eight, giving a genuine apology when needed. Nine, having a positive attitude. And 10, avoiding bad language. So let us have first the saying please and thank you. So saying please and thank you, it shows gratitude for the things or others do for you. So when you say please and thank you, you're displaying kindness and respect. While that's a sign of proper manners, that's only the half of story. When you make the effort to do small things well, you're much more likely to do big things well. So that's because taking pride in what you do is habit for me. So that is the first manner that we have, saying please and thank you. So every time you will you you want something, so you need to say please, and when you get it, you need to say thank you to respect others. Okay, next. Covering your mouth when you sneeze or cough. So it shows respect because germs are gross. So when you cough and sneeze, rather, those droplets go into the air. It is our responsibility to cover mouth and nose so those droplets don't go into the air and so that they don't spread to other people. By covering your nose or mouth the right way, you can significantly reduce the spread of germs. Your friends and coworkers will thank you since correctly covering a sneeze lessens the possibility they will catch a cold or virus. So that's the second one, the covering your mouth when you sneeze or cough. Next, let us have the greeting visitor and saying goodbye to them. Even if you feel shy, greetings and goodbyes are important. So, a welcome goes beyond words. It creates a feeling of caring and gives a sense of pleasure. A sincere welcome reaches out and positively pulls guests into the hospitality environment they have chosen and makes guests feel like they have made a good choice. So when we have visitors in our house, so we need to greet them, and when they leave, we need to say goodbye to them as respect. Okay, class, did you get it? Very good. So next, knocking on a door before entering a room. So it is important to knock on the door before you enter to give hint to both users. So it allows to maintain control over their territory. A knock on the door is not merely to announce your presence, but also to convey a sense of urgency to the inhabitants. So, for example, we will go to the bathroom and we are not very sure if someone is inside or not, so we need to knock first. So give us a hint. Okay, did you get it? Very good. Next, not interrupting when grown-ups are talking. So wait for your turn no matter how impatient you feel. So interrupting is typically a rude thing to do. In fact, most of the time interrupting a conversation or disturbing someone when they're talking isn't recommended, but there are situations that call for speaking up. So for example is when your grandparents are talking and you want something to talk, so you need to impatient. So you need So patiently wait for your turn and never ever ever do interrupting grown-ups when they are talking because it may be typically a rude thing to do. Okay? Did you get it, class? Okay, good. So next, let us have the saying excuse me when you need to interrupt a conversation. So sometimes it is an emergency, but even so, please be polite. So saying excuse me, we use excuse me or a phrase such as if you'll excuse me as a polite way, indicating that you are about to leave or that you are about to stop talking to someone. So, for example, if somebody is talking and you need to talk to that person, so give, give him or her a hint by saying excuse me so that it will not be so rude for them. Okay, you understand? Okay, next, offering to help others if they need it. So helping elderly is one of the good manner that you have which would melt someone's heart. So volunteering your time, money, or energy to help others uh, doesn't just make the world better. It also makes you better. So when we observe, help um, if we help someone, so it may feel us better, ba? So if you see someone or somebody who needs help, so offer her or his a help. Okay, did you get it, guys? Okay, next, uh, giving a genuine apology when needed. Sometimes the other person needs to hear you. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry when you have a mistake. So apologizing can help you to act better in the future. Maintain your self-respect and restore your integrity in the eyes of others. So if na kay nakaaway or when you have somebody hurt his or her feelings. So, lunukin mo na ang inyong pride. So, you need to say sorry to that person to have a better feelings. Okay? So, di na to ka pasaka or palabi ang ato ang pride. Okay? So, saying sorry will make you feel better. Okay? Next, having a positive attitude. So you will be someone that people enjoy having around. So it helps you cope more easily with the daily affairs of life. It brings optimism into your life and make it easier to avoid worries and negative thinking. If you adopt it as a way of life, it will bring constructive changes into your life and makes them happier, brighter, and more successful. So, as a child or as a good citizen in our society, so we need to preserve having a positive attitude. Okay. And last, avoiding bad language. The words you use reveal your character. So that is very true. Abusive, abusive swearing is always considered rude when it is used to intimidate or humiliate someone. So we really know that words or bad words are not really good for your character. So if you swear words or giving words to somebody or someone, especially when we are angry, so it will really reveal your character of who you are. So that's true. Okay, so those are the 10 good manners. So let us know again the 10 good manners. We have the saying please and thank you, covering your your mouth when you sneeze or cough, greeting visitor and saying goodbye to them, knocking on the door before entering a room, not interrupting when grown-ups are talking, saying excuse me when you need to interrupt a conversation, offering to help others if they need it, giving a genuine apology when needed, having a positive attitude, and avoiding bad language. Do you get it, class? Okay. So it is very understandable naman, diba? The manners that we need to apply to ourselves. Okay. So before that, let us have first another activity so that we can test your learnings if you're really listening in our discussion. Okay. So once you're called, please unmute and camera on, as we have this on our virtual classrooms. So let us have Geneva, please. For the first question, create a short sentence using please and thank you. Okay, any sentence that you can make. Okay, very good. Please take this cup of coffee. And thank you. You say if you have received the things that you want. Very good. Next, can I have Irish? Can you create a short sentence using I am sorry, or I am very, very sorry? Very good. You are apologizing to somebody. So I am sorry I broke your pencil. Very good. Great job, guys. So now it is time to review. So what is manner? Is manner? Yes. Someone. Okay. Can I have Brian? What is manner for you? Very good. Next, can I have Norberto? Can you give the 10 examples of good manner? Thank you so much. Nice job. Great job, guys. Okay, so now if you have no other concerns, please get one-fourth sheet of paper and answer the following. So for the instruction, fill in the blank and circle the best word for the sentence. Number 1. Example, you will choose either I will or I will not. For the sentence, say blank, say bad words in front of many people. So you need to choose the best answer for that. Okay, so if you're done, you will have an assignment. So on a piece of clean paper, draw something which you usually do to help the society as a student. So let your parents or guardian help you to take pictures of your work and send it to me through email. So I will put my email on our group chat so that you will have the access to where you will submit your assignment. So do you have any concern, clarifications? If none, okay, goodbye class. Thank you for listening and enjoy your day.